Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I missed last week, but I've been super busy with quizzes and stuff for uni, and that brings me to my theme for this video, which is semester 1 of uni at Endeavour College of Natural Health. So I'm studying at the moment to be a naturopath, and I am basically completing semester 1 of subjects this semester. I've done semester 1 over 2 parts, and I wanted to share with you guys what semester 1 is like if you were to be doing it full time, just in case you're wanting to do naturopathy at Endeavour. So the first subject for semester 1 is biology, and biology starts right from scratch, brings you probably up to grade 12 standard of knowledge. It's really intense, and I really recommend you do it in person, because then you can pull the teacher up and go, hang on, what did you just say? Like, what do you mean? She can explain things really well. I say she because I've only had female teachers so far. And the teacher can help you out with anything that you've got queries about, whereas doing it online, you sort of have to wait for a reply if you have a question while you're listening to a lecture. It starts down at a cellular level and everything within the cell of an animal, including humans, we're animals too. And then it develops up to tissues, and then systems, tissues, organs, systems, right up to how the whole body works together in biology. Then the similar subject from semester 1 is chemistry, and it has quite a similar layout, obviously different content. It's details from an atom and what an atom is made of, and then it works up to molecular structures, and then up to the metabolism of the body, and how the body converts things like fats, carbs, sugars into energy, and it shows you all of the chemistry that happens to do that. And this is another thing I really recommend you do in person, because you can stop the teacher, ask some questions, and then you don't get too lost. The next subject that happens in semester 1 is history of healing, and this has to be done online, which is really good because it makes you see what the online side of study is like, so at least you know in case you're contemplating it for another subject. History of healing sort of talks about how allopathic medicine came to be today, and where it started. So it goes back to tribes and different tribal medicinal things, and a lot of the spirituality and religion in medicine back in the olden days. And then it goes and follows probably English and Greek medicine more, and how that became today's medicine with pharmaceuticals and everything in between. And it sort of shows how natural medicine has come to be in modern times, because it's bringing back some of that tribal stuff, because the pharmaceuticals aren't really doing a good job. Then we have communication and counselling, and this is something that I'm doing online this semester. Like I said, I'm doing semester 1 over 2 parts. And communication and counselling is something I'm doing online, so I can sort of speed it up a little. It's quite simple. It's stuff that every degree at Endeavour has to do. So if you're doing naturopathy, nutrition, acupuncture, myotherapy, whatever else Endeavour teaches, you do communication and counselling, so you know how to work on yourself as a practitioner so that you can then help your clients, because you can't really help clients if you can't help yourself. And it's a lot of meditating and looking inwards, and reviewing where things have come from, trends within yourself, maybe that could have spurred it up from something that happened in childhood and stuff like that. The other subject for semester 1 is naturopathic philosophy, and I did this in summer school, and I compressed it from 13 weeks down to 5 weeks. That's what summer school's there for, and I really recommend you do this one in person, because the discussions are great. You talk about where naturopathy started, how it's come to be its own branch of medicine, and there is so much general chit-chat about philosophical stuff and relevant to natural medicines, and you get to learn a lot about your classmates. So I definitely recommend you do that one in person rather than online. So that is semester 1 subjects summed up really quickly. At the moment I'm studying 2 subjects in semester 2, and these subjects are absolutely amazing. They're all about the plant side of your naturopathic degree. The first one is Materia Medica 1, and you learn about the plant's Latin name, the plant's family that it comes from. You learn about the constituents that are used in medicine from the plant and what that plant can do for you. So the actions like sedative or diuretic, and these fancy words all do different things. So like sedative makes you sleepy, diuretic makes you sweat, things like that. And we learn about the different herbs and category of systems in the body. So at the moment we're learning about the immune system and different herbs that work on the immune system. We learn about the respiratory system and different herbs that work on different areas of the respiratory system. And then we get to taste them, and they are mostly disgusting. The respiratory herbs are really bitter, so they haven't been enjoyable, but I changed that. So they haven't been tasty, but it has been enjoyable learning about what they taste like, so at least we can recognize them, and it's sort of a good way to cement in your mind, this is this herb and this is what it does. The other subject is botany and manufacturing, and it's my happy place. We have plants at the front of class the whole time. We are looking at the plants as we're learning about them. We learn about the different parts of plants. The first week we learn about the history of plants, how they've evolved from single cells to fungi to ferns to flowering plants. We learn how to tell your grasses from your trees, aka your monocots from your dicots. Dicots can also be flowers, little flowers and shrubs as well. But we learn about all the differences between the two types of plants and how they've evolved differently. And then we learn about the different parts of the plant. So each week we've been learning about different things like roots and leaves and stems and flowers. And it's really amazing to see how all of these plants have evolved differently for their environment. Some plants have to evolve for the same conditions, but they evolve in different ways, and it's incredible to see the variety of plants that we have and why they're so various. In the manufacturing half of the subject, we get to make things, we get to do potion mixing and be witchy poos and do medicine, and that's not what they call it. They don't call it potion mixing, but I call it that. We get to make tinctures and capsules. We ground up our own herbs the first week and made all these little capsules, and we mixed pastes and rolled them into our own pills. I think they were for settling an upset stomach, and they were really yummy. Like one of the main ingredients was cinnamon. So I just ate all of them. Then we made some tinctures for the past few weeks of different sorts. So we brewed teas, we've made tinctures, things that have to sit for a few weeks. So next week after our excursion, we get to try what we've made and taste test them and compare the different ways of manufacturing plants and how they end up in the end. So I'm really excited for that. And in manufacturing, we also get to learn the government T's and C's and the regulations in manufacturing, which is all theory and everyone was bored by it, but I didn't mind it. I found it quite fascinating, but that's just me. So that is a summary of semester 1 and the 2 subjects you can expect to study if you were to do naturopathy semester 2. So I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about what I've been doing. It's a year of study almost, all summed into a 10-minute video, so sorry about that one. There's not too many details, but I hope to share some more videos as I'm learning in great detail about individual lectures or different bits and bobs that I've learnt. And I hope that you've enjoyed at least this quick summary before I can start getting into more detail. If you're wanting to start studying naturopathy or something at Endeavour, let me know, because I can make a video about starting out at college and what you need to know, what you can sign up for. It's quite similar to a university Endeavour. It's just that they don't have everything that a uni has. They're just a few straws short of being a university. So thanks for listening to another video this week, guys. Next week's video will be a bit late because I am camping, so I might record my video while I'm camping and post it on the Tuesday when I get back. But I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!